What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Trey the Trader here. Listen, we're back with another video, and today I'm going to be breaking down a current trade that we're in. I took on Friday. Today is Sunday, March 19th. Let's get right into it. Really quick, guys. I realized when I was recording, I didn't realize until afterwards the audio was not working, so I'm going to be doing a voiceover and doing my best to keep up with the video. So let's get right into it. All right, guys. So right here, as you can see on the 1 hour time frame, we're looking at the euro US dollar, okay? And on the 1 hour time frame, you can see it has been making higher lows, right? And higher highs. Higher lows, higher highs, right? So it has been in an uptrend, right? We can even draw an uptrend line right there, as you can see. It then broke through that trend line and broke past this area of support, this structure point, right? Transitioning this market to a potential downtrend on the overall grand scheme of things, right? So that being said, the position that I took was a counter trend trade, but I took advantage of it, understanding how structure works, right? So here we are on this counter trend, right? The market transitioned into a downtrend, but the counter trend, right, the pullback is an uptrend. That being said, we have our lower low, right? We have a high here, and then we have a what? Higher low, okay? So that's our A point, our B point, and our C point on our fibs. So we're going to draw fibs from A to point B. We're going to find our point C, and then we're going to plot an entry and take it up, right, to the target. And as you can see, that trade has already played out, right? So what do we do now? Now this becomes our new A point, right? This becomes our new A point. This becomes our new B point. And then we're looking for our C point for the next entry to take it long, all right? And again, this is a counter trend trade, so you have to identify a potential area where this trade could go, okay? So that said, I have already identified an area of previously broken support where price could potentially come to retest. And as you can see, it's right in that area now, okay? So what I'm going to show here, I'm going to play the video, and what I'm going to show here is how the market has broken past this uptrending structure. It broke past this last relative low, transitioning the market into a downtrend. We got the pullback giving us a lower high relative to the last high, and now we should be able to see some exhaustion at this point in the market to start transitioning back down. All right, so let me go ahead and play the video and talk you through it. Here I am, basically just drawing out my areas of interest, right? So this area here that you see on the chart is an area that was previously support, right? And then it broke through right here in this area, broke through that support, and then retested as resistance right here, okay? So I'm just demonstrating that right now. Actually, let's fast forward just a bit. I drew my fibs from the last relative low to the last relative high. All right, so point A, point B, and we found our point C where we got our entry right at the 38.2% retracement. Okay. All right, play. Okay, so here we are identifying our point C area, and that's where you want to scale down and find your entry, okay? So those of you who have taken my course, you know how we find entries at our point C points. All right, so right here in this area is where I found my entry, took it to the upside, right? So here I am, I'm just gonna break it down on a lower time frame to get a clearer visual on what's actually going on and pay attention to the actual details, okay? So that said, we're on the 5 minute, right? And on the 5 minute, that pullback from the last relative high is a downtrend, okay? So on that downtrend, we want to track the trend. And here I am. I paused it. I just drew a trend line, a downtrend line, okay? So on this, hold on, all right. So on this downtrend line, the way structure works, right? On an uptrend, you have higher highs, pull back to create a higher low, and then higher highs, right? That's the way an uptrend works. On a higher time frame, when you have that pullback to create the higher low, that is a downtrend on the lower time frame. So you have to be able to track the trend on multiple time frames. It's called multiple time frame analysis. Okay, so let's go back to the video here, and let me play it. So as you can see, I'm tracking the counter trend here on the lower time frame. Okay, so I drew a trend line just to track that trend. You see we have all these points touching the trend line, respecting structure to the downside, respecting structure to the downside. All right, we don't get a break. Let me pause it again here. We don't get a break in this structure until it breaks past this level here. All right, this is the last relative lower high that was created before the market started to transition. Created a higher low here and then broke past this last level of resistance. All right, and then what did it do after that? It came back down and retested that level as support, giving us all the confirmation we needed that this market was transitioning and we could take it to the upside. So after that retest, I found an entry right around this point and we took it to the upside in the original direction based on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so let me go ahead and fast forward this video here. Get past this. Okay, here I am just breaking that down. All right, tracing structure, which we already just did, so that you can see it visually and you know exactly when the trend is transitioning. That's when you want to take action. Okay, boom, we got our entry and now we're in for the upside. All right, so what am I doing and when will I decide to get in and out of this trade? So let's go ahead and pause it here. Okay, so basically, if you're looking at this trend here, what you'll notice is that just like I tracked the counter trend here, I'm tracking the uptrend. Okay, so this was the last relative higher low. All right, so we took it to the new higher high, right? And basically it created a minor level of support at this level, and it's just kind of moving within a range in this area into creating a new higher high, right? And then it finally gave us a pullback and created an official higher low. All right, so understanding that this is the last official higher low, we have a new higher high and then a new higher low here, right? This market came back up to retest the high, and at this high it has not broken above. Price actually is coming back down to retest this low. Okay, now the reason why I have not gotten out of this trade just yet is because it's still respecting uptrend structure on this lower time frame. Okay, so as long as it continues to do so, I will continue to hold the trade. The minute that it starts to show me signs that it doesn't want to respect this lower time frame structure, because it is a counter trend trade, I will be getting out and taking partial profits. I'm 100% okay with that. This is a counter trend trade and the ultimate move I'm looking for on the higher time frames. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was my trade breakdown. I got into this trade on Friday, as I mentioned, and we are right here Sunday, March 19th. We're looking forward to a profitable week. I'm going to be doing another video breaking down what I'm looking for in the market this week. Appreciate you guys for watching and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.